So, Jerry, let's start high level and we'll kind of work down. Just talk about terminology, maybe a little bit around like the people and process around um, impact assessments, and maybe what what it means to you and the kind of customers you think this applies most to.
Sure. So to me, it kind of means it's a precursor or prerequisite for any type of business continuity or disaster recovery plan, or it should be. I've found in my experience, it's often the afterthought and the thing that folks are doing later, and they've already created the BCDR, which is kind of cart before the horse, right? You're already planning how you're going to take care of your disaster, but you don't even know what your critical assets are. So to me, it's a prerequisite. Terminology, it doesn't really matter what industry vertical you support. I think everyone's either going to call it business impact assessment or analysis. And everyone, I think, for the most part, who's ever heard of it, is in agreement. It's really looking at all the critical assets and applications and people and process to determine, what really is important if we go down, and then in what order are we going to be bringing things back up. I'm sure later, if we dive deeper, we'll talk about things like recovery time objective and point objectives and things like that. But at a high level, most of the organizations, especially in the SMB space, I think probably go into this thinking that they're not as big or as mature, and maybe they don't need these things. And then, like you brought up, a ransomware attack, something like that occurs, and then everyone's scrambling for, well, what should I bring up first? Where should my resources go? And if this BIA had been completed, you would have given your teams a blueprint to just hit the ground running and start making critical decisions.